What's up, y'all? Entropy here. Welcome back to Old Dominion Dynasty. We're ranked for the first time since I have taken over the Monarchs, which is extremely exciting. We've had a very strong season, sitting at 7-1. The one loss, of course, coming at the hands of NC State, who was a top 10 team, I think. I know they lost last week, we saw. Let's see what the poll looks like. So we've got Clemson at 1, who just beat NC State, and they are now sitting down at 7. A number of undefeated teams still left. Clemson, Ohio State, Michigan, Go Blue, and Houston. And it looks like Tulane as well. So it's going to be a tight race for the playoffs for a lot of these teams. We're all the way down here. It looks like we're at 25 in the CFP rankings. I guess the one that we're seeing is probably the AP ranking, I'm assuming. Oh, AP, we're not even ranked, so it must be the coaches poll that we're seeing then. Yes, so we're 24 in the coaches poll, and we've got us flipped with Iowa versus the CFP, who has us ranked below Iowa, but being ranked is still awesome. I mean, I didn't know if we'd have this strong of a season this early, but we've got a lot of players that have been playing extremely well, which has gone a long way to helping us to our record that we have right now. But we've got Coastal Carolina coming to town. Their record's not great. But if there's anything I know about Coastal Carolina, it's that you can't ever count out Grayson McCall and their offense. So let's see what they've been up to. Lost to Troy, lost to UTEP, beat New Mexico, beat South Alabama, on the road lost to Arkansas, beat Texas State, and lost to Arkansas State. So they look like they're going to be on a very similar kind of echelon to some of our last few opponents, such as Arkansas State. And who did we play last week? Georgia Southern, I believe it was. So they're going to be pretty good. So we're going to have to bring a good game to take them down. We broke out the Black Year last week, so for this home game, let's go with the All Blacks. We do have some visitors this week. Scott Bailey's not even considering us anymore, so I guess he's just here for kicks. The #1 middle linebacker in the entire class. Vincent Young, the receiver, who we've got a lot of momentum going for right now. So big visit week could go a long way to maybe locking him up. And Mike Flynn, of course, one of the running backs we've been going after for a while. So we're going to need a big day from the offense. Pass for over 250 and rush for over 100. We'll see if we can do it. Oh, yeah, baby. It's a snow game. That's awesome. I love snow games in real life, so this has me all sorts of hyped up. And we'll see how it bodes for us. We tend to be more of a ground and pound team, so it might kind of work to our advantage. Although if we have to pass for 250 yards, it's going to be a bit of a downer in that regard. But who cares? We're playing in the snow, and that's awesome. And here we are at SB Ballard Stadium with a blizzard going on where the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are coming to town to take on the Old Dominion Monarchs. And let's see if I can once again keep track of the coin toss. Let's go. We won. There he is, the superstar quarterback Grayson McCall, one of my favorite players in real life, so going up against him is going to be tough. Coming out passing are the Chanticleers over middle to Aaron Bedgood, who only gets 1. I just glanced down at the scoreboard for the first time, and seeing the little 24 next to our name is very exciting. Definitely goes to show how good of a year we've had as McCall keeps it on the option here, and oh no, he's off and running. Artarian Johnson is going to be there, knocks him out of bounds, but McCall picks up 32 on the keeper. Definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. McCall wants to keep it again. This time Ryan Henry brings him down. McCall sacked for a loss of 4. Nice play, Henry. Draw play, and it's swallowed up. Marcus Haynes came off the edge and stops him at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Call drops back, not a lot of pressure over the middle. Picked off! Josh Cruz with the interception. My gosh, what a stud for this freshman. I mean, he is all over the field. It looks like we got a school record for interceptions in a season, I think I just saw, with 5. That's nuts. All this dude does is make plays. Unreal. Oh boy, Watson swallowed up. I tried to juke, and I think I may have accidentally flicked the joystick in the wrong direction because it kind of just stopped. Oh no, Wolf put it on the ground, and the lineman, I think I saw his last name was Hunt, is able to pick it up. But that was almost worse than it was, but losing 11 on second down is not good. Oh boy, 3rd and 21 coming up. Wolf drops back, trying to find someone. He's going to throw it up to Marshall. That is not a very good pass. Could have been intercepted, but it wasn't. Instead, we will be punting it away. Really disappointing we couldn't take advantage of the turnover. Uh-oh, White breaks a tackle. Amarian James can't break him down. He's off and running. He's going to get a block from on Artarian Johnson. He's going to score. Oh my gosh, Reese White on the first carry of their, or the first play of their drive, houses it from 46 yards out right after the punt. Gosh, dang it. Not capitalizing off that turnover is starting to hurt a lot more quite suddenly given the last 10 seconds of game action. Crap. And Michigan stays undefeated, taking down Michigan State. You love to see it. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, wide open. Yes! Raphael McCoy. That was an ugly play. Hayden Wolf looked like he put everything he had to get it out there, and it still wasn't a great throw, but it was completed. And Raphael McCoy made a awkward catch on the sideline as well, but we will take it. Livingston on his first carry of the game, and nowhere to go. Livingston gets it again and manages 6. Some good fighting there. Kind of a weird blitz they sent at me. Raphael McCoy's got it on the drag. Puts on move on the defenders. It gets to the inside. Oh, and if that last defender wasn't there, he might have had a touchdown because he was stiff-arming that guy. Nice play by McCoy, who's got both of our receptions, and we are down inside the 5. Livingston gets it. Beautiful blocking. Touchdown, Monarchs, and we are about to tie this game back up. Beautiful response from the offense. Coming out the pass, and McCall's taking off. Was the defense going to... Oh, boy, kind of ran into his own receiver. He's breaking tackles left and right and somehow manages a first down. Unreal. Hand off to White, who, of course, had a touchdown a second ago and a huge hit from the defensive backfield. Robert Kennedy III coming up, but he does gain 8. Draw play. White breaks a tackle. Man, we cannot bring him down with the first guy. Or sometimes the second and third guys, but it looks like it was Hawkins that came up and made a huge hit on him that time. So we're punishing him, but man, he is shaking off a lot of tackles. McCall wants to run it again. Go figure. And he slides down. I thought Lamarian James was about to blow him up, but no. He does evade all of the hits. White gets the handoff. Couldn't find a hole, and we bring him down short of the line to gain 3rd and 1. Are going to be passing over the middle. Wide open is Bedgood. And 4 Monarchs swarm to bring him down, but that's a big pickup for the Chanticleers. Oh, fullback fake, halfback toss. Artarian Johnson whiffs. And Reese White again gets the first down. And gosh dang, we are really struggling to stop him. Gonna be another handoff to Reese White. Artarian Johnson comes up and blows it up in the backfield. What a play by the safety. Play action. Hits Mobley over the middle. Tyson Mobley scores. He's able to turn it upfield and get in the end zone. And just like that, the Chanticleers are back on top. Oh my gosh, Livingston's blown up in the backfield. They have really keyed in on our run game. Oh boy. Oh yes. Jordan Bly open on the drag and couldn't get much, but does manage 5. Makes this 3rd down a little more manageable. I really should not have put that much air on it. I was concerned about the underneath defender picking it off, so I tried to float it a little more. And instead, I brought the safeties into play. That was a terrible throw by me. And what makes it even worse is that that is going to lead to us punting once again. Now, suddenly, the tone of this game has changed a little bit, with Coastal Carolina possessing the ball up 7 already as they hit the tight end TJ Ivy Jr. for 15 yards on their first play. Pitch to the outside, and White's got nowhere to go. Brought down in the backfield. James Ostrander with the TFL, the freshman linebacker. White gets the handoff again. Oh, and the blocking is really good. Robert Kennedy, the third to last man back, and I sold. Reese White runs for a 43-yard touchdown. Gosh dang, I am playing quite poorly right now. I mean, it's no discredit to Coastal Carolina, but that was a horrible missed tackle I just had by Robert Kennedy III there. And just like that, they're up 2 scores now with 3 minutes left in the first half, and offense needs to respond. There's no doubt about that. Man, they are doing a pretty good job in coverage as well. I'm having a hard time finding guys as Hayden Wolf scrambles ahead for 16 yards. Some nice blocking. I don't know. I think it might have been Raphael McCoy maybe on the left. Yes, it was. Some good blocking by the receiver here to keep the defensive back from making the tackle. And, all right, managed 16 on a run by our somewhat immobile quarterback. That's a good start. Livingston gets the carry. Oh, I kind of got pushed in by McCoy. I wanted more of the edge, but 8 yards is good. I'm trying to play Livingston more because we need some big plays right now. I put him in earlier, and I've kind of just left him in as the starter because any guy with that speed, the ability to kind of just rip off a touchdown maybe at any given moment, we're going to need that against an offense like Coastal's. I really wanted to throw a triangle. I tried to stop and throw to X, and I instead take the sack for a loss of 6. Gosh dang it. Joa Cash with the sack there, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Oh, Marshall to the outside. Beautiful throw and catch. Hayden Wolf put it on the money, and Marshall gets a huge 3rd down conversion. Livingston gets the carry, puts a move on the defense, and he's got the first down. 12 yards for Livingston. He's starting to get it going a little bit. I'm trying to be mindful of the clock here, but I also am not about to, like, panic completely. We do get the ball to start the second half, so if we could just get a touchdown here, that's not good. Then we'll be in good shape. But plays like that aren't going to help. Over the middle, Raphael McCoy, he's got it. Turn on the Jets. Oh, he's down inside the 10. But that is another big play for McCoy, who's had a strong first half. Livingston gets the carry down inside the 5 now. And I think I'm going to have to start thinking about calling a timeout. Marshall gets it on the sweep. He's got good blocks, and he doesn't get tripped up. He's got the touchdown. John Marshall really throwing on the Jets there. I was worried 13 was going to just trip him up, but he does get in, and we have cut it back down to 1 score just before the end of the first half. Beautiful drive. We needed that. They just hand it off to White, and fortunately we are able to spin him down. It looks like they're going to be content running the clock out. Reese White has 10 for 118 and 2 touchdowns in the first half. That's insane. But that is going to do it for the first half. Coastal Carolina came out swinging. I expected it for sure. They're a very talented team. We're down 7 at the half, but it could have been a lot worse. And I believe we're getting the ball to start the second half too. So hopefully we can string another drive together, tie it back up, and go from there. Livingston, fights off the tackle on his first carry of the second half and gets 7. Nice run. Oh no, Wolf's needing to evade pressure, and he can't run away from the lineman. It's going to bring up 3rd and 19. I really needed to throw that away rather than try to make a play out of it. Jump ball down the sideline. It's not going to be registered as an interception. The corner did not get a foot down in bounds, but it's 4th and 19, so we're going to have to punt it anyway. And no one's there. An easy completion to Bedgood, and he's got 6 on first down. Counter, run, and we keep him short of the line. Don't let him get up, please. All right, Reese White only gets 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. McCall, he's taking off. Oh my gosh, there's no one out there. Artarian Johnson's going to have to try and get him. He misses. Trey Hawkins the third can't wrap up, and he stumbles out of bounds. Grayson McCall just takes off and runs for an easy 30. I mean, my gosh, there was nobody out there. Unfortunately, that's kind of the risky run with man defense. Oh, and he's not going anywhere. Artarian Johnson blows up White in the backfield, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from outside the 10 now. Why not give it back to the hot hand? Except Steven Williams is there to bring him down the backfield for the 2nd play in a row. 3rd and goal from even further now. Over the middle, dropped. Oh my gosh, Bedgood hit him in the hands. I don't think he was scoring, but he definitely could have caught that and made this field goal closer. It's going to be now, I don't know, 30, 31, 32-yarder roughly, I think. I can't really see the hash marks because of the snow. And he knocks it through. That extends Coastal's lead to 2 scores now, and starting to really feel the pressure a little bit. Offense has got to do something this drive. Ooh, Livingston's got a seam, and he's got a beautiful start to our drive once he gets down. 17-yard rush. Livingston again, cuts it inside, and he gets 8. Gosh dang. I'm really feeling the pressure today from their pass rushes. Hayden Wolf, man, he has been weirdly effective on the ground. That's, I mean, he's got minus 0.4 yards for his average because he's taken some bad sacks, but he's got at least like 30 yards rushing, I think. Like, not counting the sacks. Blake Watson in the game now, and he's got a strong 7-yard rush as well. Oh no, that could have been intercepted. Instead, Jordan Morris just kind of knocked it down. Oh boy. 3rd and 3. Oh boy, pass rush is on, and he gets it off. Jordan Bly, way to hang in there, Wolf. Nice throw, despite all the pressure in your face. Livingston gets the carry again, and he's got the 1st down. Nice running for Livingston. He's really caught fire after a rough start. Livingston fighting, manages 5. There's an injury, and of course it's to Livingston. Gosh dang it, we can't have anything too good go on for us. I mean, holy crap. And it's going to bring an end to the 3rd quarter. We're still down 10 because this drive has taken us quite a while. We're going to have to try and punch this in quick and then depend on a stop from the defense. Javon Harvey's got it. Nice throw by Wolf, and Harvey found it after... I mean, he turned around and the ball was already on him. He needed to be on his game there, and he was. And we are about to, hopefully with this extra point, cut it to 3, as Paris does not get through to make it a 3-point game. Really need a stop from the defense. Come on, defense. Somebody make a play on this drive. I don't know if it's a fumble, big tackle, interception, something. Let's get a stop here. White gets it again. Solano can't wrap him up, but Lamarian James is able to. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Livingston has a mild concussion, out for the game. Awesome. Well, at least we have Blake Watson. I mean, Watson's not bad. He's just not as fast. McCall looking, can't find anybody. Now throws over the middle. I mean, gosh dang it. We got to get some pressure somewhere. We can't let him sit back there for 10 seconds. Someone's going to get open eventually, and in this case, it was Jared Brown who rips off a 45-yard gain there. Gosh dang it, that's so frustrating. White gets 3. That is over 200 yards for Coastal Carolina on the ground. We have had no answer for their run game. McCall wants to take off. Can the guys get out there? Ryan Henry brings him down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh no, we couldn't wrap him up, but Ryan Henry does bring him down. 4th and inches. Oh, the first guy missed. I think that might have been Britt, who's one of our backup middle linebackers. He missed the tackle, and then Ryan Henry comes up and slings him down. We're forcing him to settle for a field goal here. And assuming no one jumps off sides, he does knock it through, so that's going to make it a 6-point game. But the door is now open for the offense. If they can just string one last drive together. Oh my gosh, that very well should have been intercepted. That guy made a much quicker break on the ball than I was expecting. Oh no, what a terrible throw by Wolf. Watson was open in the flat. We were going to be able to get a little bit of yards back at least. Make a guy miss, who knows, but that was a mile behind him. That wasn't even close. Gosh dang, dude. Raphael McCoy's got it over the middle, and he's got a seam. Raphael McCoy off to the races, and he is brought down, but we are well inside their territory. What a huge play. Raphael McCoy, my gosh, man, he has been everywhere when we need him in this game. Oh, McCoy got hurt on that play. I didn't even realize it. Will return soon. Javon Harvey is currently out there in relief of him, who we are going to try and hit on the drag, and he's got the first down. And he fights to get past the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal for us now, but we're going. Watson gets the carry, bounces to the outside, cuts back inside, and gets down to about the 5. I don't know if I want to keep handing it off here. We may have to try and throw. Marshall over the middle. He's got it, and he's not going to get in. Down at like the 1 or 2 yard line. Oh, what to do? What to do? I trust Watson. We're going to run it. Watson gets it. He's got the blocks. Touchdown! Monarchs tie it up. And with an extra point, we will have the lead with a minute and a half left. Could we have run some time off the clock? Maybe. Will that come back to bite me? Also maybe. But we scored. That's the important thing. And if Paris knocks it through, which he does, that is going to be a lead. Monarchs up 1 in the snow with Coastal Carolina with only a minute and a half left. All right, defense, one more stop and we can chalk this up in the win column. Let's go, baby. McCall wants to run it. Henry's right there, and he drags him down, holding McCall to a mere gain of 3. And I can only assume they're going to start running no huddle. Yes, they are. McCall over the middle. He's got Bennett. That's not good. They only need to get into field goal range because it's only a 1-point lead, so we need to stop them sooner than later. We can't let them march down on us. McCall wants to run it. Can someone bring him down? Yes! Tyree Bibby holds him to a gain of 1. They're under a minute now and still not calling timeouts. Not 100% sure why. But time's ticking. Did the game break? What are they doing? They're just letting time run. Do they think they're going to get into field goal range that quickly? I mean, they might. Why would they be doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh, no. No. I was right there. Henry even got a hand on the ball, but he couldn't knock it free. Oh gosh, dang it. That's so disappointing. They can't possibly be in field goal range yet, but they're now on our side of the 50, so not good because they're right there. He wants to take off. Ostrander's there. Can't wrap up, and no one can. If it calls out just past the 30-yard line, that's probably in field goal range. And they are going to be kicking it, and we're, of course, going to ice them. I don't know if it works on the computer, but we're going to try it. Oh, boy, Oh, antifreeze. Awesome. Gosh dang it. My heart is going so fast right now. Coastal Carolina lined up for a pretty long field goal for the lead. He gets it up. Does he have the leg? Oh, he does. Gosh dang it. And that puts Coastal up to... I didn't think it was going to get there. Oh, it just barely cleared. And with 5 seconds left, the Chanticleers take the lead. Gosh dang it, that's so frustrating. I want the ball in the hands of Jordan Bly. Okay, he got a 30-yard return, 1 second left. We just got to chuck it and hope. Down the middle of the field, it's Kuntz, he's got it! And I was mashing the button to lateral, and I couldn't, and that is going to do it. Oh, that went exactly how I hoped. I was hoping for to get the ball downfield to a guy, and if he isn't free and clear, to have a chance to pitch it back. And I was mashing the pitch button as soon as Kuntz caught it, and he just wouldn't do it. Gosh dang it, that's frustrating. We go down at home. Coastal Carolina comes in, pops us. It's poetic, really. The first week we're ranked that we immediately get dropped by a conference foe. And that one hurts. That one really hurts. You look back at a game where you lose by 2 points and think of all the missed opportunities. We punted the ball quite a few times in this game. Couldn't get some stops. And that's what happens. You got to play well to win. And we just didn't have it today, unfortunately. Very disappointing. Hayden Wolf, good stat line, but he definitely wasn't on his game as he normally is today. Maybe the snow had something to do with it. I love snow in real life, but in this game, it can be tough sometimes. Maybe that was it. Maybe it wasn't. There was a couple weird missed throws. That one to Watson late in the game was a particularly weird one, and just didn't have it today. Took some sacks. That's more me trying to make a play than any blame on him. But the pass rush really got to us. There's no doubt about that. John Livingston, our leading rusher on the day, of course, exiting with a concussion. Hopefully he's okay. I'm concerned with the amount of injuries we've seen to him. I think he's gotten hurt in at least 3 games already this year, maybe 4. I've kind of lost track, so that's not great. But had a good day, especially because he started off really poorly, and then he kind of just got it going. Didn't have any crazy long runs, had a long of 17, but a nice day for him. Blake Watson, 5 for 16. Obviously didn't get very many carries, but did spell Livingston down the stretch and had the touchdown to put us up ahead with a minute and a half left. John Marshall, 1 for 3 and a touchdown on the jet sweep, and Wolf, so many of those sacks all count for negative rushing yards, so he had a better game on the ground than that stat line indicates of 6 for -1, but it wasn't exactly a great day for him on the ground or anything, especially with the one fumble. Raphael McCoy, I mean, my gosh, this dude was everywhere. We needed him in a number of spots, both early and late in the game, and he was coming through for us. 4 for 132 yards. No touchdowns, though. Zach Kuntz, 1 for 44, of course, on the last play of the game. Man, I wish I could have gotten a pitch back, because there were guys there. One of them might have been Bly, and it was probably Bly and McCoy, if I had to guess, but there were 2 guys downfield that if a pitch could have gotten off, one of them could have maybe scored. Obviously, the odds of pulling that off are like 1 in a million, but I would have at least liked to get one pitch off to see if it could have worked. John Marshall, 2 for 16. Javon Harvey, 2 for 14 and a touchdown. He, of course, came in when McCoy got hurt late. And Jordan Bly, 2 for 14. Trey Hawkins III and Arterian Johnson, leading tacklers on the day. Ryan Henry also had a nice game as well in the tackle department. A number of TFLs, 2 for Arterian Johnson, 1 for Steven Williams, 1 for Ryan Henry, 1 for James Ostrander. Ryan Henry's, of course, was a sack. Josh Cruz with a huge interception on the first drive of the game. Kind of went quiet after that, but frankly, we didn't hear much from most of the corners today. So it was just kind of a quiet game in the defensive backfield, particularly for him. They also ran a lot more heavy sets with a couple tight ends. So those sets keep Cruz off the field because he's our third corner. So it was just one of those things where he just wasn't on the field much. No pass deflections, no forced fumbles, of course. Head coach Ed 7 Ropy is now level 12, and our OC is now level 18. I think we got that notification about our OC before, but maybe I'm mistaken. Close but no cigar. Old Dominion loses a 30-28 heartbreaker to Coastal Carolina. Definitely a heartbreaker for a number of reasons. A, always sucks to lose. Doesn't matter when or in what way. Losing is never fun. But also it hurts to finally have scratched our way up to getting ranked, getting recognized on a national level, and just immediately get dropped at home, no less, by a conference opponent. Very disappointing, but I mean, what can you do? That's the beauty of college football, you know? It's why we watch it. So it's why we all love it, even though when you're in the moment, when you're the team that loses, it sucks. I'm not really starving for points right now, and I'm also not really needing the kitchen sink right. Yeah, you know what? Do I want the kitchen sink? My first thought was I really want to start prepping for signing day in the off season, get some extra recruiting points, because I think we're going to need quite a few points for signing day. We're in a lot of recruiting battles for some talented players. So I'm wondering if I want to prepare for that, maybe. But kitchen sink would also be kind of useful right now. I don't know. We're gonna go kitchen sink, I think. We'll hit letter of intent on our next upgrade for sure, but I think kitchen sink might help a little bit on the trail right now. Alright, as always, we'll sim ahead and see what happens. I don't think we hit either of our goals, either the 100 yards rushing or 250 yards passing. So we were close on both, but I don't think we got either one, so I don't think I'm really expecting anything big, but as always, we'll see. Yeah, as expected, didn't get anything. We got the points for the visit, but no bonus points because we lost and didn't accomplish our goals. So, really poor week on the trail. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us on those two, because I would like to land both of them. Okay, our defensive court... I don't recognize how this tree looks at all. Did we, like, hire a new D coordinator at the offseason? We must have, because I don't recognize this. And also, our pass rush has no upgrades. So, of course, we're going to put it into there, because that was a big reason we ended up losing to Coastal, was the lack of pass rush. So, that's where that point's going. That's going to do it for us this week. 7-2, now unranked. Very sad to see. But it is what it is. As I said, that's college football. Got to look ahead. Georgia State coming to town. Let's have a get-right game next week, hopefully. That's going to do it for now. Thank all y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later, y'all.